Hello guys, and welcome back to our gift guide for him.
Me? Oh,
20 for
him.
you.
Oh.
No, not for you. Well, a lot of this stuff I have given you in the past, but today we're talking through some not so weird and wonderful, well, not so weird, but very wonderful gifts for the men in your life this festive season.
Just a spoiler.
If you haven't already seen the rest of this series, there are gift guides for everyone and anyone in your life. As per usual, we have done beauty for him, for her, luxury for kids. So if you're looking for some inspiration for your Christmas shopping this year, look no further than the rest of the gift guides. But today we're talking all about gifts for him, like I said. And just to flag, before we start, we are also giving away some incredible prizes, a lot of which are featured in this video and the other gift guides over on my Instagram. So head over there if you want to enter to win. And today I'm going to start off with, this is actually Mike's that I bought him for his birthday. And I'm so excited to be collaborating with this brand because I am genuinely such a massive fan. We bought our own one. Like I said, I bought this for Mike's birthday. He doesn't like the colour, that was my choice. I really like this colour, but it does come in many colours. I like the yellow, apparently Mike doesn't. This is the Always pan from our place, and I saw so many people talking about this, be it doing paid collaborations with them, but still in such an amazing way, because it essentially like replaces a lot of different kind of pans, but also utensils, etc. in your kitchen. So this is a pan, but you can kind of use it for more than just frying or more than just boiling pasta. It's the perfect depth to cook loads of different things in it. It's also insanely non-stick, and this is the reason why I bought it for Mike, because Mike is under, I feel like you put so much pressure on your utensils in the kitchen to perform well, and you can never ever find the right non-stick, right?
You've got to have the most unstickiest of non-stick.
Non-stick is like, it either works and then it starts coming off, or it just doesn't. It's not non-stick. This stuff is so freaking non-stick, it just like slides right off it. It's amazing. It has the wooden spatula that comes with it. It has a rest on there, so you don't have to get sauce on your countertop. It also has a steaming basket that doubles as a colander, so you don't even need another two things in your kitchen. And you can just see like the actual depth and size of it is just so good. It's just genuinely brilliant.
I feel like if I was to walk on this, I'd fall off.
I was just so impressed when we bought this, and we've used it every single day. I actually don't think we've used any of our other pans since we bought this, except today when it was upstairs ready to film this video, and I was like, oh, I can't be bothered to go and get it and wash it. And I was actually annoyed because we had to use our old pan.
Had to use
another
pan?
Honestly, so good. And we are working with them on this video. You can get a discount using our discount code, which is fantastic news. Full price, these are £125.
And they come in another colour other than yellow?
They come in lots of different colours. And you can get a discount using our code. They also do the larger size pot, which is great if you're doing like big stews and stuff. But generally, this has got all your bases covered, unless you're making like a massive stew or soup or curry that you're feeding like more than 4 people.
Just get 2 of the pans and
I mean, they're just so brilliant, honestly. And it's got pourers on each side. It's got 2. It's actually designed to replace 8 different pieces of cookware in your kitchen, which if you live in a city and you have a smaller kitchen, amazing for space saving. And the non-stick, which is so good, it's actually formulated without anything toxic as well, which is also a concern. I know a lot of people worry about that, the black, normal like black non-stick stuff. Sometimes people do worry about it. And last year I think they sold out of this pan in like November, so just a heads up, if you do want one, I would recommend shopping it sooner rather than later, because they do have like a limited stock run that they do every time they make them. The other thing that I personally love about this is the weight, because it looks and feels like a cast iron pan, which is super heavy. And it's actually really lightweight. And if you want 10% off, you can get 10% off their whole website using Fleur 10, which is great. Happy days. Love it. Literally, I am obsessed with that pan. It is so brilliant. It's like my absolute favourite.
It's a good job you bought that present for me then, wasn't it? Not yourself.
Yeah, it was great.
So.
Oh, it's also, you know, you can use it on induction hobs as well. And normally you need special pans for that, I think. We don't have induction, but I always get very confused when people do.
Indeed, but that is really...
Like, how does this work?
Super cool. So I am going to show you my phone. But what I'm actually going to show you on my phone is this amazing app that we signed up for. And Fleur got me into this. I am a magazine
This was another thing
hunter.
I discovered through other people's sponsored posts. And we're not sponsored by these guys, but I wish we were because they're amazing.
Yeah, so it's an app called Readley. I love magazines. Whenever we go travelling, whenever I'm on the train, whenever I'm going
every
anywhere,
time we're in an airport, you have like a
magazines.
stack of magazines, then I have to put them in my
And the best
handbag.
news is then I can come back and read a magazine from like a year ago and remember what it's like. But the great news is with this, you've got every single episode that you've magazine issue. There you go, issue. You know, it's an old world magazines. But I really enjoy reading magazines. I really enjoy looking at the pictures. And just really enjoy
basically
them.
It's not a description of why you like magazines. The app allows you to read basically any magazine you want. You pay $7.99 a month and you get an account that's not just for you but for anyone in your household. So we pay that for both of us. I think my mum is actually also on our account, and you can read like all of the magazines and newspapers they have on there as well. It's really, really good, and it's obviously a more eco way of doing it because there's no paper involved.
Yeah, I like it a lot, and I would highly recommend any of you magazine hunters out there to subscribe.
Yeah, I think it's good. The next thing that I am going to recommend is this, which is called the Dodow. This is actually a sleep aid, and it's kind of bizarre, but I really like the concept of it because I struggle, especially this time of year. Before we had River, I was like asleep like that. And bizarrely, now I'm either absolutely exhausted and falling asleep when I don't want to be, or I'm awake super late at night and I can't sleep, especially this time of year, which is really busy for me work-wise and personally. I find a lot of the time I get into bed and I'm like my head's spinning. And this is actually like a light show that not a show, but it projects a beam of light onto your ceiling when you have all the lights off, and you're supposed to follow your breathing with the light, and it helps you to get to sleep faster.
It's like
and it's a
meditating.
it's kind of like mindfulness, really meditating. We actually tried it out and I feel like it genuinely does help. It says, reading this guide takes less than 5 minutes and increases your chance of falling asleep. I think it basically makes you fall asleep faster, and it would be really good if you suffer from insomnia or just if you're quite stressed.
It's about like slowing yourself down, which is so hard to do sometimes.
And like really like centering yourself. It's mindfulness. But yeah, it looks like this. You touch it and you'll be able to see the little blue light that comes on when it's dark. That like pulses. It gets like bigger and you breathe out, and then it comes in and you breathe in, and it essentially like helps slow your breathing for you. £50, you can get them on Amazon. I think it'd be a really good present for somebody who struggles to sleep.
I think so. I think it's an absolute winner. So my next one is one that I have thoroughly tested like mad over this year. We've done iWatches before in the past, and they're really cool. They've got loads of health benefits of the data, but personally I like to wear a watch. And it's something that I really want to know what's going on in my body during the day to understand what my sleep patterns are, what my heart rate is, so when I'm stressed, how healthy I am. So we have, as if by magic...
No, you have.
Oh, I have, sorry. Which is a Whoop band. And this basically tracks your heart rate monitor. There's a Whoop band 4 that has just come out. This is a 3 that I've got. I really rate this. It hooks up to any of your devices, whether it's your phone or whether you've got a Peloton or like your Garmin for when you're out there running or cycling.
So it does fitness as well as like sleep and all that.
And it measures and monitors your heart rate every day. And for me, that's really important to know, like the data behind how healthy I am, how I'm feeling, and not necessarily just fitness, but just how healthy your body is. Like, is your resting heart rate good? Are your lungs okay? Blood oxygen levels, things like that.
And the thing that's interesting about this is that it's done on a subscription model as well. So you subscribe. Do you pay like something a year?
Yeah, so you pay depending on the subscription. I think it's between between £18 and £30 a month, depending on.
£30 a month is a lot.
But that's a really short-term subscription. But pay for long term, it's much cheaper.
So the actual band is included in that.
And the band is included. You get to upgrade the band. So I've got an upgrade on pre-order for the 4. Which they are coming soon,
and that's just like free upgrade as part of your membership.
Upgrade, and you can also get pants that you can put the little device in, so you don't have to wear it on your wrist like this. You can get like
stick
bras.
It down your pants.
You know, you have a bra and it has like a little attachment in your bra, all sorts of stuff. So I think it's a really cool idea. I think the subscription model is kind of interesting, but for me it's just the fact of knowing what your health is at.
You get it when you stick it down. It makes sense because you don't want to wear the dorky band.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the band's that dorky personally. I quite like it.
It's not as bad as an Apple Watch, to be fair.
I just think it means you can still wear your normal watch that you like to wear, and at the same time have your heart rate looked after.
I'm glad you like it. Okay, my next one, I'm going to have to get my heart rate up to pick it up because it's heavy.
I mean...
So, I'd be interested to know in the comments actually how many of you have tried a weighted blanket. I got this about a year ago.
Just a blanket.
I'm not gonna lie, this is one of my most favourite things I've bought. It is so, even putting it on now, it's so...
Don't fall asleep.
Oh my god, it's so relaxing. If anyone suffers from, and I don't know why this is in the gift guide for him, it's the same as all of this stuff you can buy for anyone, but it's more like niche things than the girls one because boys are harder to buy stuff for.
So not.
If you suffer from like anxiety or stress or you struggle to sleep, I feel like this is the answer. Like being under it now, literally, I feel like
a weight has lifted onto your shoulders.
A weight is on me. Like, it's like a hug in a blanket. I love it so much. I bought mine. You can get lots of different ones from lots of different places. My one is 9 kg, double size, from Calm Koala. And sometimes that's like, I think it's a bit heavier than it's recommended for my weight. I can't remember how they do it, but they have the conversions on the website. But I was like, I want a really heavy one. And sometimes I'll double it over and like put it over my legs. And it honestly is just so relaxing, and if you're going through a time of stress or anything, it's just the best ever. It's like
I never knew such a thing existed.
It's a hug in a rug.
Hug in a rug.
Is what it is. What have you got to show us next?
So what I'm going on to next is a little mini Marshall speaker. Now we have the big Marshall speakers, which are really good and really awesome.
They are good, but we've had issues with them, and I think
quality hasn't been quite as good. This quality, we think,
so much better.
Like solid. It's a really nice feel. It's got a super cool look.
It's also the wireless one.
Yeah, it's wireless. It shows your battery at the top. Obviously easy to flick through your music whilst you're either next to it or instead of being on your phone. It's just a really neat, powerful little speaker.
Yeah, I think they look really nice as well, the Marshall speakers. I'm just staying under this blanket now. It's so cozy. The next thing I've got to show you is another kitchen gadget. It's the Velvetizer from Hotel Chocolat.
Velvetizer?
The Velvetizer. If you like
pina coladas,
those. If you like hot chocolate, or you can actually use this for milk as well. So if you don't have a milk frother and you really like hot chocolate, this is a really good alternative to buying the just a milk frother, because I find when I try and make hot chocolate in my milk frother, which I do a lot, it catches on the bottom. Whereas this is designed for making hot chocolate, and it's designed for putting actual chocolate in, and they sell their hot chocolate that they sell like hazelnut praline and salted caramel and white chocolate, which I had the other day. It was delicious, and it's so well made and so nice. They are pricey. They're £100, but if you buy them and sign up to the like membership card, which is not like a credit card, it's just like a points card, you get £20 off. So they end up being £90. For this, you get a set of 10 hot chocolates, and you get 2 mugs, which are actually really nice. This is the copper one. I'm happy with it. I think it would be a nice gift. What's next on your list?
Right, mine now comes in this little package. Looks as if it's like sunglasses, and that's because, well, it is. So wild. So these are some super cool Bose sunglasses that have headphones in them. This little bit here is bone connectivity, sort of like little headphones. They are amazing. So a friend of mine got a set of these in lockdown, and he was like, you need to get some for cycling.
Was that Jack?
No, it was Dylan. And he was literally like, these are the most amazing things. He was like, I love walking around the garden as if I'm in a really important meeting and having a phone call with my sunglasses on. And these are generally awesome.
Put them on?
For running.
I actually borrowed them a lot when we were in Cornwall this summer.
I can tell because they've got fingerprints all over them from you.
Yeah, I borrowed them a lot, and they're actually they are really good.
But they are super cool. You think they're not going to be that discreet, but they generally are really discreet. The sound quality is amazing. I rate these, especially like for running or just for walking around, and been really cool.
When I saw Mike had got these, I was like, you, my friend, are a bit of a geek. Like, what are they? And then I used them and I was like, actually, that's really good. This next thing, Mike, just a bit of a warning. You're getting this in your stocking because why
tell me.
Have we not thought about this before? This is from a brand called Toiletries, which is a bizarre name, but it's called Harvey and Oliver set, which is a shower mirror and toothbrush and razor holder.
In the shower?
It sticks on the wall of your shower.
In the shower?
Yep. So you can shave in the shower.
Where does my brush go? Shower brush?
I don't know. Yeah. Most people don't have. You put it on before, and then you get in the shower and shave in the shower. So that you don't get all of your disgusting beardy gunky stuff in the sink and on the floor. You shave in the
Get it on the
shower.
floor.
It goes everywhere.
Never. This is outrageous. I do not agree with this whatsoever.
So, you know, like, this sticks on to the wall.
I am
and there's
not
a mirror
convinced by
that
this
sticks
purchase.
on to the wall. It's fog resistant and shatterproof. And it sticks on
I'm
the
not
wall.
gonna lie,
You've got your own
if
little
that appears in
shaving.
my stocking, goodness me.
I think it's a good present. I think that's really cool. I think it's about £18 for a stocking filler.
Well, I think I've beaten that as a good present.
Why, what have you got? Oh yeah, this is good.
So, I first suggested this to Fleur, she's like, what are you going to use that for? I was like, everything, because I lose everything.
You do lose everything.
And this is an AirTag, and look how teeny tiny they are. And you can basically attach this to your dog, your wife, your car keys,
I
anything.
feel like everybody will know what this is. It's like a Bluetooth tracker.
Yeah.
And they are tiny.
I might be able to find you
and
again.
they connect to your phone.
When you're hiding
Amazing.
in a
You need
room.
one of these in your wallet, basically, because Mike loses his wallet approximately 15 times a week. The only problem I've got with them is that you have to be connected to Bluetooth. I've got this one to put onto Piggy's collar. Because Piggy, if you guys have been following for a while, you will know, Piggy likes to... Piggy, what are you doing over there? She's out for the count. She likes to go on little excursions on her own and run away, but she doesn't run away, she stays in the garden. So I am hopeful that this will work for that, because she'll stay in Bluetooth range, but she will be able to know which hedge or ditch or whatever she's hiding
But attaching them to your car keys or your wallet, or like the spatula that you want for your cooking every day, anything like that, this is an absolute winner. So I think
sometimes you're so random. And lastly, there's a fragrance. Oh no, not well. You've got one as well. I've got a fragrance to show you, which is the most extra thing I'd ever seen, and actually it smells really, really, really nice. But the bottle is outrageous. If you don't like the bottle, you can get the smaller size, which doesn't have this feature. But Moncler released fragrances this year. I haven't actually smelled. It is large and in charge. I haven't actually smelt the women's one, but the men's one comes in a bottle. I don't know how it works. Did you take the lid off? Oh, here we go. That has a scrolling LED sign on the front. And when I first saw this, I was like, that is so un-eco. But actually, it's a refill system. And once you have the main bottle, you basically...
really easily.
You take the top out, really easily. Take the top out and you can refill the bottle. So it's not as un-eco. It's a charger. How cool is that? And you can customise the message. So I'm going to give this to Sammy for Christmas.
Can I
and get it
customise the
to
message?
say, Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Or Merry Christmas, Sammy. Or...
I think Merry Christmas, you
You're
filthy animal.
Yeah.
Let's not go down that road. So, it wouldn't be Christmas without something to play with on Christmas Day. And what better thing than when you've got a little daughter that has loved and found the joys of Lego.
Yeah, okay, but you did Lego every Christmas before it.
Yeah, but even better now, we've got a James Bond car. Now, this actually has been out for ages, this DB7. It's been out for quite a while, but they are super rare to find, so if you do find one...
They're not super rare. They had like 10 in Smiths when I went in the other day.
I think that's rare enough. They could have had 20, it wouldn't have been as rare as then. But I love generally building Lego. I love doing it with Rivet, it's so much fun.
And what's better than James Bond?
But Bond, I mean right now, Bond. I think I could be the next Bond. Would they want the Silver Fox as the next Bond?
You're so embarrassing. I'm going and he's gone for another year. In case you hadn't heard, I'm taking a break from YouTube. It might be permanent. He might not be back next year.
That could be it. I could be gone forever.
He could be
I
gone
might never
forever.
have to do a gift guide ever
You
again.
might never see Mike ever again.
That could be it. Done. Yes. Don't wish too hard.
I wish I could be so lucky, guys. But I'm stuck with him for life.
Yeah,
Hope you enjoyed this gift guide. If you'd like to win loads of cool stuff, head over to my Instagram.
This, as usual. This is mine.
That is going back. I'm taking. No. You've got 2 of those to do.
Yeah, mine.
Okay. We will see you very soon. Hope you're having a fabulous day.
And Merry Christmas, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.